Y2. What's going on, man? Today we are talking about Ben McLemore the third. Now, Mr. McLemore here has officially been convicted of raping a woman at a team party. Now, the worst part about this headline is, raping a female. But the fact that this occurred at a team party raises a lot of speculation, bro. Now, for those of you who might not know who Mr. McLemore is, he's not just any NBA player. He's a guy that every team that he has played for, he has been in a rotation. He's gotten minutes. Not only that, but this man right here had a promising career at Kansas State. That's where I've been following him from, and all this falls into dealing with the ability to control your lust, bro. Ben McLemore is an NBA player, probably gets a crazy salary. He's only 32 years old, bro. You know what I mean? He's only 32 years old, right around my age now. His whole life is getting thrown away because he was unable to control his lust at a team party. Now, you got to start thinking like, man, what really happens at these team parties? Is this what really takes place? Is this what they set up to happen? You know what I'm saying? Because the guy who threw the team party, I'm not saying, he's liable, but he needs to be looked into because I'm sure for a fact after this occurred, there was some type of payoff going on to where they try to keep the female quiet. And apparently this happened in 2021. So this lady has been waiting almost 3 or 4 years for a verdict and for the evidence to be proven. That's a long time. You wouldn't think Ben McLemore, an NBA player, would grape a woman. This guy is not a bench warmer, bro. This is a guy that's actively, when he was playing for Houston, he was getting in the game. He's putting 17, 15, 10. These are not just like bench warming guys. So it's like you wouldn't think he would have to grape a woman. You would think that this guy has so many women after him to where he's turning them down left and right. But the worst part about this case is McLemore stated that he was so intoxicated when he had sexual contact with this woman that he doesn't even recall. He doesn't even recall. Now imagine that happening at a supervised environment, because a team party, bro, it's like, yo, you're partying with your teammates. They're supposed to have your back. If you're too drunk, they're supposed to book you a lift. Like, nah, you can't go in the room with that girl. And these are the things that's supposed to be happening. But it's like all of these guys are in a lustful environment. He says McLemore testified that he was heavily intoxicated at the time and that the woman initiated the sexual contact with him. But how can you prove that with making a statement saying that you were heavily intoxicated? That means you wasn't even in your right mind. Now, these are some of his stats, bro. Because people online are saying, oh, he's a bum anyways. Nah, McLemore was getting minutes, 23 points, 9 points, 11 points, 17, 15, 14. These are primetime points in the NBA to be playing for the Houston Rockets because they got a young core. If you're not decent, you're not getting in over Men Thompson, Alfarum, Sengun. These guys, they're young guys. So McLemore was definitely getting minutes. But the issue with McLemore is he couldn't control his lust. On top of that, he had people around him who were very lustful, like Robert Covington. This is the guy that held the party at his house where the grape happened. This guy is supposed to protect his teammates and protect women from anything taking place in his environment because of the nature of his profession, bro. He's an NBA player. When you throw a party as an NBA player, you got to make sure nothing happens to the ladies. You got to make sure none of your guys are on, that overly thirsty type of time to do anything to these females. It's very important, bro. Now, I don't know if they're going to investigate him, but McLemore is going down for grape.